Okay, we've got a short little spot healing brush tutorial right here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these guys right here. And I'm going to kind of clean up some of these smudges. I don't know if that's a part of the camera itself or if that is somewhat of a bird chasing another bird. If you can see that. So what our goal here is, we're going to make this picture look like that. Alright, on top of that, we're also going to take out this stuff, which will be a good starting point. So let's go ahead and get rocking on that. One suggestion, anytime that you open up a JPEG file in here and you're going to do any kind of work on it, make sure that you add a layer and immediately save it as a PSD. That way you're not ruining your, original image. Alright. Okay, so once you do that, let's go ahead and grab this layer here because that's the only way we're going to be able to do this. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on these smudges up here. Alright, that way you can kind of get a glimpse at it right there. So, healing brush tool, J on the keyboard, and if you come over here, click down on this. Alright, select healing brush tool. Alright, and of course, what you would want to do is kind of control your brush up here. Okay, mode, normal, good, source, good, current layer is good. And basically how this works is if I hold down the Alt key, okay, it allows me to take a snapshot where the crosshairs are. Meaning that now if I were to move my brush over the top of this, you can basically see the snapshot over the top of whatever the smudge is right here. Okay, so if I click down once, it disappears. What I can also do is I can also click down and drag and get it. And if you notice what happens there, I'll do it over here. If you notice what happens is if I start here, click and drag to the right, the crosshairs follow kind of in place. Alright, so that's basically what you're going to end up copying over. I'm also going to clean this one up down here a little bit. There we go. And that actually looks really good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back down towards here. And obviously the goal here would be to kind of capture the sky and whatever's underneath of it. Basically enough to where you're right on top of the water. That way we can get rid of this antenna thing. Alright. So if I were to hold down Alt or Option and left click, take a snapshot of the back, and then take another picture like that, or click down like that, basically got rid of it. And of course if we zoomed out, you can't really just see it. Kind of looks like it's just some brush off in the back, sort of like what's over here. So I'm actually happy with that. Okay. Now we're going to start off small over here, and this is kind of difficult.